Hello loyal reader fans, and welcome once again to that oh so joyous occasion upon the SableCaught channel, Book Review Week. For this week I will give you 5 book reviews, one for every day, Monday to Friday. At the end of the week you pick which of these books was your favourite and thus try and win it from me. I promise you I've got some really fun reviews in store for you all, a really wide variety of books, including, for the first time on the SableCaught channel, that fabled resident of the dark shelves they call non-fiction. For today's book, however, something not so far off the beaten track, Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare. Kaz has never been able to live in one place for a very long time. This is because he's inherited a slightly unusual family trait. Like his father before him, he has the power to take on ghosts, to fight them, to destroy them. As our story starts, Kaz is taking on a new challenge. Him and his mother are moving to Canada. They settle into a little village, and Kaz takes up classes at the local school. But really, behind this sweet family facade, all they have ears for is the legend of Anna Dressed in Blood. In this town, over 50 years ago, a teenage girl was brutally murdered. And ever since, over the years, people have kept going missing. No one knows how it is that these people are killed. And yet, occasionally, a figure is sighted. A slim, pale figure, dripping scarlet. Kaz has decided that he's going to take Anna out and put an end to the long list of people who found their death at her slender fingers. But there's something strange about this ghost. She has strength unlike he's ever seen before, and there are peculiar goings-on, beyond even the normal oddities of ghost hunting. It looks like something that has haunted Kaz's past might finally have caught up with him. So, last time I did a book review week, a number of you pointed out in the comments to me that of those 5 books I'd chosen, not a single one had a male protagonist. So here you go, I listened to you. Occasionally. Kaz, teenaged, centre-staged, and decidedly male, makes for a rather interesting main character. At first, I found him slightly too cocky to connect with. Being a self-proclaimed introvert, a sentence in which proclaimed means scratched upon a scrap of paper and then shunted uncertainly across a desk. I was never going to instantly bond with a character who was happy to walk into a new school, target the in group, and then dazzle them. Yet Kaz is drawn more deeply than that. As he begins to open up to the more unusual people in his life, and most markedly in his interactions with the ghost, Anna, he becomes quite a lovable character with strengths and vulnerabilities together. What really made this book stand out to me, beyond the usual paranormal tales you find in YA at the moment, was the fact that it was really quite scary and at points quite gory. The manner in which ghosts are created in Blake's work is very much in keeping with the horror genre. The ghosts Kaz must face are all victims of tragic ends themselves, murdered or killed harshly and painfully. These shades are then forced to constantly relive these horrific final moments as they drag off the living to similar fates. Kaz's fights with them then can be viewed in a heroic light. He's putting these tragic creatures to their final rest. Yet at the same time, these are things that just exude evil. They are violent, often completely unfeeling, and very dangerous. The whole way through this book, we're constantly reminded that Kaz's father, much more experienced in this art than the still young Kaz, lost his life trying to fight a ghost that proved too powerful for him. And in such a sense, we read this whole book with the knowledge that Kaz and the family and friends that surround him are not safe. By the end of this book, any number of them really might end up dead. Yeah, I will give this book a slight warning for gore, and recommend it away from those who can't deal with a properly scary ghost story. The story, as it gets into its true stride, really can become quite creepy, and definitely made me jump at unexpected noises. If you're a fan of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, or The Diviners by Libba Bray, then I would definitely give this a read as well. So, that is book 1. 4 more mysterious tomes to come. Do tell me in the comments down below what you think of The Sound of Anna Dressed in Blood. Is it your kind of book? Might you try and win it at the end of the week? Or are you generally just happy to finally have a book with a male protagonist in it recommended from me? Let me know. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow for book 2. Bye.